Hello and welcome to the winter arc. It is not officially even June yet, but I think I just need to start this. I have been hesitating, I have been overthinking, and that stops now. So, here we are. We are doing it rough, and I don't even know what the word is, but here we are. And there are people putting stuff in the car, so let's not even bother with that. Yes, this is a second phone that I own. I call it my business phone. You are on like my main personal phone. And yeah, I don't have any lapel mics or anything like that. So this is how we are doing audio right now, because I know audio is a big deal. So yeah, I have a caramel macchiato that is burning my fingers, so I'm gonna put that down. But let's jump straight in to the winter arc. What it is, why I'm doing it, or what's happening. I am firstly in the iconic Checkers Fair Bridge parking lot. You will be seeing future content about this, and I'll circle back to that, trust me. I tend to circle back to things a lot. You'll get used to it, trust me. Okay, so firstly, why the winter arc? I have been wanting to just get down to business in terms of just doing things, getting things done, getting my life together. I told a friend that I'm finally exiting survival mode. Like, it's been hard. I've just been in survival mode, and just like every day is like, survive that one, onto the next one. And I can't do that anymore. So hopefully I'll get a job soon. I've been unemployed for just over 2 years, and I've been working on things in the background. And the one thing I've been wanting to do is actually not change my life, but kind of just shift gears and actually refocus on what I actually want to do in life. And that brings us to the winter arc. I thought, you know what? I podcast every other week, and then I leave a week blank and then continue with the podcast. So looking at my calendar, I got the dumb idea to do a winter arc where every week in between podcast episodes, I'm doing something to help me move the needle forward on a multitude of things I've been wanting to do and been putting off. One of the things is uploading old videos to YouTube. I've done a couple vlogs, and I've uploaded quite a bit of the old podcast episodes that I wanted to convert to video, because I intended to make this a video podcast. I never got there. I had been wanting to catch up on the vlogs of old that I haven't uploaded, did not get there. There are things I want to do for myself, like getting back into my proper skincare routine, exercising consistently, just taking care of myself in the way that I should have been doing and have not been doing. Please see survival mode basics. It's not fun. So wanting to get out of that, not rut, but just doing the bare minimum to get by is what it's all about. And the thing is, I'm not going to do this in a stupid way. I'm overly wanting to have control of every single thing. But the thing is, I can't, because I don't know what's going to happen. So the best thing I can do is just prepare and then forget the rest. So the idea is every other week to release a vlog of what happened over the past 2 weeks. That also is going to allow me to record, review, reflect, and redirect as needed, and to also stagger the changes. So for example, just waking up, washing my face, brushing my teeth, bare minimum. After that, I will then start adding like moisturizer, skincare, drops of things, masks, and then eventually by the end of the winter have built up to a full skincare routine from start to finish, and like other things in between as well. So there's going to be a lot of segments, and I don't want to waste your time waffling when I could be showing you with better prepped examples. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to cue a change in location, and I'm going to explain, hopefully, a bit more there. Okay. Hi. Let me do it like this. Hi. I recorded that segment yesterday and I've had time to overthink, and it's not good, because what I did was go over the 12 areas of life. There's a lot of life to be lived. I'm doing a winter arc for 3 months. Get your head in the game and focus, my girl. So that's what I'm doing. I wanted to do a whole thing of like, okay, what are my goals? No. 3 months, focus in, get things done. So I made a handy dandy list. And basically, some of the key things I want to do is catch up on uploading the podcast, which I'm going to keep track of, ridiculously so, with this cute little notepad. So I was cleaning up last night while overthinking, and I found this little notepad I had, and if you can see, it's got grid marks. So I know I have on or around 150 podcast episodes I need to convert to video and upload. So ridiculous thing I want to do as part of this winter arc is Monday to Friday. There's 5 days. There's at least 4 weeks in a month. And that means there's 25. 20? Oh, did I miscalculate? I think I did. Yeah, 4 there, 4 there, and 4 there. Yeah, I miscalculated already. 5? Yeah. So 20 per month. Oh, great. Back to the drawing board. So I thought there was 5 weeks in a month for some reason. But if you count the weekends, yeah, I'll count weekends and figure it out. Basically, there's little grid marks. So I was going to make a thing running like down the side that would be 10 down, 5 across. And there's multiple sheets. So I would do 10 down, 5 across, and then 3 of those sheets would equal like 150 crossed out little blocks. And those would be just to help me keep track of uploading old episodes. But I would do like 2 a day, Monday to Friday, and then another 5 over the weekend or something. Or just like do a lot, as many as I can. But I don't like that approach. I did it previously. It was good for a push, but that's not what I want to do now. I want to do it consistently and take my time with it and do it properly. So that's one of the things I definitely want to do. I took a walk on my walking pad today, and I got it in December. It's one of the best things I've purchased in my life. But I definitely want to walk more consistently for my health. I want to get my health in order. I want to get my routines in order. I need to apply for jobs. I want to declutter my wardrobe. I want to add it on Yaga, which I have sold things on before. Excuse me. Get good with certain habits that I do daily, ones that I do weekly, and ones I do monthly. Because I genuinely just want to get back to being me. And that sounds very, very weird, because I haven't gone through like childbirth and you need to get back to yourself. Like, no. But I have gone through a long period of not working, and I want to get myself back in alignment for when I do. So I have my routines, I have my things set, I have my habits that are consistent. Because a terrible wake-up call I got yesterday was your life is literally what you make of it today. So the habits you do today will show up 10, 20, 30 years from now. The things you do regularly will reflect in your life later down the line. And I haven't been doing any of those things. So what do I have to show for it in 10, 20, 30 years? Like the magic conch, nothing. So that's not what I want. And this push is going to help me get into it. So yeah, I need to draw out the full routines that I want to do, and then we'll get started on it. And the first thing is going to sleep early enough to wake up at 7 a.m. I'm not a morning person. I'm not an early riser. If I am, it's because I want to read a book or I want to play games. I don't wake up early for fun. It's not my thing. Very Piscean. I love sleep. I love laying in my bed. I love rolling around. One of the best things from a book I read in December last year was How to Be More Like a Cat. I will pop the book up and show it to you. Literally laying in your bed and just rolling around for like the first 5, 10, 15 minutes. Best thing I've ever done in my life. That's the first thing I'm doing. I'm going to be fixing my sleep, and it's harrowing because I love sleeping. So let's start there. And then morning routine, wash my face, brush my teeth. I've been neglecting my skincare routine, and I've got some of the most amazing products I've ever had. I literally did some skincare the other day, and I'm like, why is this pochi so empty? And it's because my sister's been using most of it. So when I'm working, that's definitely a repurchase, but I'll show you that. Let's just keep going with this list. Another thing I wanted to do was play games regularly. I've got a laptop, I've got a Nintendo Switch, and I've got a couple games on there that I want to play. Mainly The Sims 2 and The Sims 4. And on my Switch, I've got right here this game I bought, Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen. And then this was a blank one. Well, the package is blank, but the game itself was Skyrim. And my brother's like, you're gonna love that game. I'm like, dude, I've seen you play it. I know. So I want to take time to play one game a weekend, because I know myself, I don't let myself have fun during the week. It's a stupid thing that I just grew up with. I was only allowed to play games on a weekend after my homework was done. So I still have that in me, and I want to play one game per weekend. So like if I'm playing Sims 2, I'm playing Sims 2 whole weekend. If I'm playing Sims 4, playing it whole weekend. If I'm playing this new one, whole weekend. I do have other games on the Switch, so I might just do that, especially the Witcher game that I have, Wild Hunt 3, best game of the entire series. Fight me. Anyway, I also want to learn DaVinci Resolve, which you will see in my editing of this. I want to cook or bake something. I made carrot muffins and icing the other day. Delicious. Was not happy with my icing. Need to do that. Maintaining self-maintenance. So my nails, they are naked. They're very strong, not gonna lie. But I like having fake press-on nails, so need to do that regularly. My hair, it was blonde. It's like almost back to my natural because it's just grown out. I'm gonna do that the weekend. My sister's helping me. Skincare, like I mentioned. I need to pluck my eyebrows. They are cousins, not twins, and we need to fix that. And just getting myself back together, romanticizing the small moments, finding my style. That's part of the entire decluttering and closet clean out we're gonna do. Trust me, it's gonna be fabulous. Windows. Okay, so I've got a window over there and a window behind me. Those windows need the lint thingy replaced, and I want to caulk it. Winter is coming. I'm not getting cold in my bed anymore. I will fix that. I think I actually need to tackle that one this weekend. Yeah. Gonna reorganize my room. I like the way it is. I think it just needs to be emptied, or rather just taken stuff out of. Got a surprise project there. And then my final thing is consistent small habits that are random. For example, I love cutting things out and like remembering them in some weird way, especially for like journaling purposes. So I actually cut this off a little Dove bar that I opened up. So sticking that in there instead of just leaving it lying on my desk. Logging receipts, things like that. I mean, I cut this off the Starbucks yesterday. So like this I will stick in there, but I want to do it. It's yesterday. Like that's when it happened. It should have been in the book by this evening. So nailing down those routines are definitely something I need to get to. So let's start, shall we? No more wasting time. We're getting things done. We're gonna hit this winter arc with the ground running. So see you tomorrow morning early. Not looking forward to it, but that's what we gotta do. So good night for now. Bye. Good morning. It is Saturday, if we are keeping track of timeline of events. Thursday was when I started this whole thing. Friday was when I overthought it and made a big mistake, because it's all good and well to want to do this whole thing. However, I woke up this morning at like 9. My alarm went off at 7 and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get up, and I did not get up. So, trying to do too many things at once is a big mistake. But the bigger mistake that I did make was not observing. That, I think, is something fundamental that needs to happen for change, because it's like acknowledging something needs to change is one thing, but like observing yourself and figuring out, okay, what am I doing now that needs to change in future is the big thing. And unless you sit with yourself, observe what you do, you're not going to find that out. So that was my mistake. So from now on, I'm just going to observe, make note, see what I do naturally, and then go from there. Which brings me to what I'm going to do right now. I have multiple lists, I will show them to you in a second, of things I want to actually get done. The first thing on that list, this giant window right there, as you can see. I have you on a very convoluted system right now. I have a vanity mirror that I can actually see my phone in. And yeah, so I'm just everywhere with my eyes. I'm sorry. But that window over there, and then I've got another window over there. Those windows need to be cleaned thoroughly. And then I need to replace like the little lint catch. I don't even know what it's called. That thing I need to replace. And then, yeah, it's a mission. I've been putting it off for forever and a day, and today is the day I tackle it. So I'm going to tackle the first one today, and if I get time, I'll tackle the second one, but I won't show you that. So I'm literally just going to hyperspeed you through this, and you can listen to me ramble over the footage of that, so it's not boring. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Hi, it is Sunday. It is a very good day, because a new baby has come into the family, so yay. I am actually going to plan for the next month. It is currently the 31st. Yeah, 31st of May. I'm gonna plan for June. I'm gonna do prep for July, August, September. It's the last month technically of me using this bullet journal, so that's gonna be fun. And then I also want to pack away some things, so I'll probably put that on a hyperlapse of some sort. But this is the thing I found in the bag that I took out the sealant and like the little rubber padding to kind of like square up the sides of the windows so that like no extra air comes through. I have no idea how to explain it. And this event is for Christmas in July, which I was like so excited for. But for the 27th of July 2024. So I've had this for like 2 years. That's what I mean when I say I need to get things done, okay? This is me doing that. So move the needle forward, got that done, very proud of myself. One window is done, so I'm gonna take that off the list. I'll get this other window done in pieces, like I'll do one thing here, one thing there. This week is already looking hectic, hence me wanting to plan and prep. So let me take you through that, but first let me cut out the things I need to cut out. So let's get on this.